If we treat people who are incarcerated like they're animals in cages, that's who they're gonna be. But if we treat people with dignity and respect, we give them a real shot at success and succeeding once they return back into society as well. Our prisons are bursting at the seams. Our prison budget is $1 billion in Colorado. Imagine what we could do with that money if we focused it on our priorities, like education, like housing. $1 billion could change Colorado, and the more that we look at fixing our broken criminal justice system, the more we're able to free up those resources and put them to work for our communities. In Colorado specifically, for petty offenses, low-level crimes, we were holding people in our county jails, in our city jails, because they couldn't pay to get out. We're talking paying a $100 bond, a $500 bond, for simple things like sleeping on a park bench after hours, or their weeds growing too high in their yard. We went through many iterations of what bail reform could look like in Colorado. But I remember Elizabeth taking a step back and saying, this isn't the right approach. We have to look at these low-level offenses. She wants me to put her out of her job. Immediately, once that bill went into effect and the governor did sign that bill, tens of thousands of people were no longer eligible to be held behind bars before their trial. We have freed up beds in our overcrowded jail system because we were keeping people that didn't need to be there in the first place. Now that law has changed, and the jails must let people go if they have a low-level offense before their trial. I gotta tell you, I am so proud to be in a state like Colorado when it comes to voting rights and access to the ballot. We have worked so long to make sure that Colorado was leading the country on everything from voter registration to actually voter turnout as well. And we've seen the direct impacts on our democracy. We have so many people who are in our societies working, taking care of their families, paying taxes, but they're not eligible to vote. So we introduced parolee voting, and I was very shocked to see how many people on the other side of the aisle agreed with us that parolees should be eligible to vote, and that Colorado, because we don't have a prohibition in our Constitution, it was up to the legislature to make that decision, and now 10,000 more people will be able to vote once this bill becomes law. Ban the box is an issue that is not new to Colorado or activists. We have been working on this issue, quite frankly, since I was in college. We know that people who are formerly incarcerated, who want to get back into society and want to work, the box on an application is one of the most punitive things that they could see. Not only does it hurt someone's self-esteem, it hurts them from moving forward. And the reason why Ban the Box was so important is because we really wanted to make sure that people had another chance, a chance to tell their own stories, to put their shoulders back and say, I'm ready to work. That's what Ban the Box does. And I think it's because we're more criminal justice reform minded as a body now. We were able to put Ban the Box type language in a few other places, like ban the box when it comes to college applications, so that you can get accepted into higher education. We know if you have access to higher education, you're less likely to go to jail. The other piece is we were able to put it on housing. I'm really proud that this General Assembly is looking at criminal justice reform in a different way. It's no longer this thing that people can't talk about, and it's something we must address.